welcome to the Writer's Block podcast. This is episode 1. I am Dan.
I'm Adam.
And in this podcast, what we do is we tell stories. We tell the beginning, middle, end, the characters, the twist, the reason why. And we also tell everything film, all the news, and then we have a little break in between.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Sorry, this is the first time I'm doing this intro. Very unconversational for myself.
No, it's very new and fresh, and
It's very new, very
very
fresh.
exciting.
Yeah.
One might say.
I came up with this idea a minute ago. I messaged Adam. I was like, we both went to film school.
A minute ago.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, 2 weeks. It's been a while.
Okay, so I thought you meant like an actual minute ago. I was like, we've not just sat down,
No,
got a
no,
brick
no.
and glued it together.
Yeah. So basically, we both went to film school, or we did filmmaking at uni in Manchester, and we thought, okay, what makes the most sense to do
exactly.
other than do a podcast about film where we tell stories, and each week, if we don't have a story, we'll have a guest on to tell their story. So that was not planned. That was kind of sick.
Finish each other's.
Before we get into absolutely anything, let's just kind of start with like film news, okay?
What's going on in the world of film
Yes.
right now?
So I've got like a document, but I reckon we kind of just...
I reckon we just get the ball rolling. Like it's been a good week for cinema.
It's been insane.
Like Obsession, Backrooms. What else?
Obsession and Backrooms.
Obsession and Backrooms.
No, so my main point was how smaller creators have actually just dominated the like... What's the word? The big movie scene, the Hollywood scene.
Yeah, the Hollywood scene.
And they have kind of come forward and...
Small content creators. You've got... Well,
I wouldn't say small.
no, not small. Well, obviously, Kane Parkins.
Kane Parkins?
Kane Perkins.
Kane.
Yeah.
We know Kane like that.
Kane originally, obviously, he created the short film of Backrooms on YouTube like 4 or 5 years ago. And
Yeah, I'd never seen that. I didn't know that the Backrooms was going to have like lore. I knew that it was a creepy pasta thing.
Yeah, well, it all stemmed from like liminal spaces and stuff like that, and then obviously when Kane released his short film, people loved it, and they've taken it and run with it. Like there's so many different types of media of it now. You've got games, you've got obviously short stories, the film.
But his short film's like the main.
His short film was the original.
I've still not watched them. I watched Backrooms. I've still not watched them.
It's a really good short film. Really short film. I think he made it when he was 16, 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah,
And then
in
he pitched,
film school.
He pitched Backrooms to A24 when he was 19, and they greenlit it, and he fucking made it.
Which 20 and 21, which is insane.
I don't think
to
he's
think.
21. I think he's still 20.
It's putting us to shame.
It's insane.
24.
And then
Obsession. I've not seen yet.
Curry. What's his name? Something Curry.
I don't know. But the budget
Is
on
his
that
name Curry Barker?
could be.
Curry Barker.
Yes.
That's his name.
Yes.
We are terrible film students.
I don't know. I'm just green.
Okay, let me get my document up.
I've not actually seen a lot about it.
Obsession.
I've not actually seen it. Yeah, I saw
Okay.
Backrooms last night.
Oh, what, you watched it last night? What did you think?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I'm sure you're all aware by now. This is your spoiler warning because we're talking about films. If you're seeing it,
Spoiler zone.
Yeah.
The news section of this podcast is a spoiler zone, by the way.
yes.
I feel like that makes sense.
So I saw Backrooms last night, and a lot of people online have said that they're pretty disappointed with the ending. Now, I thought the ending was fantastic.
I really liked it.
I
I thought
really
it was
liked
really
the
good.
ending. A lot of people was like, "What is that? It?" Because it was just getting started.
Well, they're doing Backrooms 2.
Are they actually?
They are.
When?
Well, Kane has said that he wants to like start working on it and hiring a writer. But take that with a pinch of salt because I got that from
It
Instagram.
did seem like it was a setting up story mainly.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what it needs. I like the fact that it's just this random thing, and how the theory is it's how it remembers places.
Yes.
And I liked that it's just there.
Well,
Like, why does it need to have some sort of like crazy? Because if they turn it into some sort like the Upside Down in Stranger Things, that was just a place that was there. They had to turn it into this like crazy thing where it was Vecna control. They didn't know Vecna existed in the start, and I don't think Kane knows where it's going to go now. And I think when you write a story, when you don't know where it's going to go now, that's when it's going to be shit.
Yes and no, because you have to remember, he did the original short film. So that was his envision. When he saw that first image posted on Reddit years and years ago, when he saw that, his short film was the envision. The fact that he's made a feature-length film, that's his vision. That's how he envisioned the Backrooms to be. Now, going back to the short film, when he released that, the media took it off. Obviously, you got loads of gains, loads of
86 million views.
Exactly. Loads of different sources. And people interpret it their own ways, whether there's different levels or entities and stuff like that. And obviously, Kane, you know, he was the original. He originally made it. He didn't obviously originally...
It's because he's a 3D animator as well. That's why he did so well.
Yeah.
Anyways, we won't blow smoke up of their asses too much. Although I did want to say, Curry Barker's first film, $800 it cost him to make.
Yeah.
This one cost him $750,000, which is insane.
And it's already made...
175 million.
I know. Is it like 100 times?
What the fuck? There is something to do with his art director, though. She's pissed because they didn't sign a contract for a percentage.
Right.
So
yes, I saw that.
It cost $750,000 to make, and all the staff were paid. And then after that, it's now just all that extra money. I think goes to the production company, which is Focus Films. Again, insanely done by Curry, and he's 26 years old now. He made it when he was 25.
Yes. Also,
I do have another thing about another film.
Oh, what film?
Steven Spielberg.
Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
There we are.
So
Brain was working.
It's his first UFO film since
E.T.?
No, not E.T. The Mars one. Mars
Attacks?
Is it Mars Attacks?
Yeah, Mars Attacks. He did Mars Attacks?
No, Close Encounters. Fuck.
We're the worst. We are the worst.
Who made Mars Attack?
I don't know, but I know Jack Nicholson was in it.
That's such a good film.
Yeah.
I love Mars Attack. I think Mars Attack is brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Disclosure Day is coming out. I do want to. You know what? This sounds horrendous. Don't really care that much.
What about Disclosure Day?
Yeah. Did Spielberg do Arrival?
No.
Did he not?
I don't think so.
I swear he did Arrival.
He won't have done Arrival because you said it's his first UFO film since.
But yeah, maybe that's a wrong fact. Arrival film director. Oh, okay, no. It's by Denis Villeneuve. I don't know. That was terrible pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that's all the news for me. I kind of just mainly wanted to talk about Backrooms and Obsession because they have, like, I don't think the cinema scene has been as big for a small independent film. And I saw this fact, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's the first time indie films have topped the box office in summer this century.
Yeah.
Which is insane. And I think
it's
looking
very
promising
impressive.
for
It's
people
very
like us who want to eventually tell stories outside of just like a podcast.
Yeah. I also want to go on to...
Sorry, okay, yeah. Just say that bit again.
Going back to the Backrooms and Obsession, obviously, they were YouTubers.
Yes,
They were content creators. Now, you have to remember, earlier this year, Markiplier also did
Oh my god, yeah.
his feature-length
Have you
film.
seen it?
I did. I went to the cinema to go see it.
Is it good?
Fucking amazing.
What's it about?
It's based on a video game called Iron Lung, and it's basically prisoners going on this planet in a submarine, basically just trying to... It's a very hard... It's not that hard premise, but the film, very visual, very stunning. And you have to remember, he wrote, directed, produced, edited, starred, and sound, and distributed the film.
Is he a good actor?
Yeah.
Is it a little cheesy?
It's a little cheesy,
maybe it's
but
because he
also-
kind of looks like John Wick, but he gives me like, he'd be like, no.
When I was
can't
watching it,
do that.
in my head, I'm like, Markiplier's just...
Markiplier.
Markiplier, yeah, I know.
But
I know
had
him
you
from
have not
that.
known who he was, would you...
Yes.
Okay. I'll give it a watch. Is it still in cinemas?
No. It's been out of cinemas for a long time ago.
Oh,
It was
sweet.
like
I'll just give it.
April time it came out. And Talk to Me and Bring Her
Oh,
Back.
okay.
Danny
Talk to me. I think the title for I love a good film title. Talk to me, but it's a 2. I think that's sick.
Yeah,
That's so
it is
cool.
good. It is good. Yeah, but obviously they were YouTubers as well.
Do you reckon? And this is such a podcast thing, but
Go away.
is cinema obviously it's straying away from superheroes,
Yes,
but it
good.
like yeah, good. I quite like the escapism of superheroes, but you know how there's normally like a reason for like a boom of a type of cinema. I can't remember what the reason was for the boom in superhero
Marvel.
cinema. No, but like it's normally to do with the real world.
I think it was just to do with Marvel. Marvel just
But
dominated.
I swear there's like a reason for it. So it's like the superhero, and I don't know if this is correct, but the superhero boom happened because it's like the world was so messed up that people wanted to have the escapism of a superhero CGI spectacle. Now it's all horror. There's like horror is huge.
Horror
at the minute.
is huge.
Horror, invasions, horror invasions, and like just things bad happening to the world. But also, funnily enough, I wanted to talk about the Michael film.
Michael? Oh, I've not seen it yet.
Apparently, it's doing insane. I've not heard anything since it came out.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews.
But did he touch those kids?
I don't know if he did. We can't get into that.
Yeah,
we're
okay,
not
a political
yeah, we're not
podcast,
a crime podcast. We're a film podcast.
We could write a crime story.
Could do.
Stories.
That could go into my. That could go into my story.
Okay,
We're getting
getting
ahead
ahead
of
of ourselves.
yeah.
We won't spend too much longer on the news. I want to get telling some
I was gonna say
stories.
we've been talking about the news for about 20 minutes now.
Yeah. Okay, what was
It's
your
good.
next
It's
point?
good. I can't even remember.
Oh, nice.
I was just on about YouTubers taking over Hollywood. It's ruffling feathers. It really is.
Yeah, I'm
People-
happy about it though.
Which is good. It needs it.
Because they're not even like bringing in like I think Markiplier's film brought in like 30 million. That's still insane.
But from a self
Yeah.
publish everything
30
is fantastic.
I feel like I might just be making 30 million.
I think
I know
maybe
it cost
as well.
him 3 million to make.
3 million to
and
make.
it's done insanely.
It
well.
charted. I think it was number 1 in the US for like a couple of days when it first
That's
came
insane.
out.
But what I mean is like these people aren't bringing in small amounts of cash. Like again, Obsession and Backrooms, opening weekend, one of the biggest opening weekend. It's A24's biggest film already.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it is. I just keep pulling facts out my ass.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
say,
if that's like true.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you're making that up. The A24's got some good films. Because some films
But
that I
like,
didn't even
it's
realize
their
they
biggest
made.
opening film for sure.
It
Like,
must
I'm
be. It
confident.
must be. I
in
mean,
that.
the whole Backrooms concept is fantastic. Like I've always been a fan of it ever since the short film, and even the when the image got released. But that's more of a rather than a film point, more of a story and game point because I really enjoy the games and stuff and like the horror side of it.
But again, I like that it doesn't necessarily. I don't want like a big bad.
No,
I don't want them to know exactly what's caused it. I like the reason why it's so good. Even if you don't like the ending, the concept, the reason why the concept is so good is because it's like there's not necessarily a bad thing about it. It's just like it's meant to be mysterious. It's meant
unsettling.
to be. It wasn't a scary film, but I've never been more anxious.
I was
Like,
very
you know, when he
anxious. I mean,
first went round.
it got me. It got me a few times. There's a part in the film where Cat and I can't remember the guy's name when he goes down on the rope, quite near the start, just before he loses his mind and he gets taken away, and he's looking around and he's looking in the laundry pile, and if you look closely in the laundry pile, there's a head peeking out. I was sat with my friend Tage. I've never seen a guy. The cinema was silent, and he went, "Ooh!" so loud because he was creeped out that, and nobody else saw it. I mean, I saw it after he did that, but it didn't freak me out as much. But everyone was laughing. There was no like actual jump scare, but it was very unsettling to see someone peeking out of
I don't
some
think the film
clothes.
had any jump scares.
It had one jump scare that I knew was coming, but it got me.
Right.
Towards the end where she's escaping the entity and she gets gassed. She's crawling. She turns onto her back and then it's there. over
Oh
her.
yeah.
I knew it was
my
coming,
God.
but it still got me.
One more point before we go out of the news. I mean, it's not really
Yes,
the news. It's just
yeah.
kind of me talking about like a film, and we're on the topic of horror. I got Ed, my housemate, to watch Weapons the other night.
Still not seen it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And do you know what? I've not seen Sinners yet either.
Yes, I really did like Sinners. I thought it was really cool, artistic. It's not a horror though. Like,
No.
it's not. It's more. It's just a good movie.
Yeah.
It's very well made. There's a scene in it. I won't spoil it. It's very artistic. It's got a lot behind it, a lot of thought put into it. But also on Sinners in the trailer, scary movie 6.
The new one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Ah, come on, no way.
I've had it spoiled for me.
But it's not out yet, is it?
It came out a few days. Came out on the 5th.
Did it?
Yeah, I've had it spoiled
man.
for me, and I'm not surprised.
I don't think there is a spoiler. Like, you kind of know. Like, the trailer gives away everything.
It's very, what's the word? Outdated. They try and be like, oh, look at us, we're breaking the woke agenda with these raunchy and bad jokes, and it's like they're just a bit cringy. Apparently, so Goofy from the first one, who's in it, he's scared of COVID-19. So you can obviously see that the whole premise, the script was being written in COVID.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and they've had to adapt it to now, and the jokes apparently they just fall flat, and yeah, it's quite disappointing. But there's a potential of White Chicks too.
That would be sick. I thought White Chicks would.
Don't know how they do it,
amazing.
but
It's a shame that Terry Crews is dead. I thought I could get you.
Terry Crews is not dead.
I know he's not dead. He's alive and well. Big, beautiful man.
Do you know who did die though recently?
Oh, the guy from Ted Lasso.
Yeah, Anthony Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
from
sad.
Doctor Who as well.
Damn.
That's how I knew him.
Okay, shall we? Sorry, the news section just kind of fell flat. Like we
terrible in memoriam.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sorry, Anthony.
No.
Anyways,
he was a fantastic actor.
Yeah, he was very good. Was
Yeah.
he Thor's dad? I'm thinking of a different guy.
You're thinking of Anthony Hopkins. Silence of the Lambs.
So that's same name though.
No, Anthony Heard.
Anthony Heard, Anthony Hopkins. They're both Anthony's.
I thought you meant like the actual same name.
No. Anyways,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let's go into telling some stories. I'm gonna go first with my story, and my story is. It's more of a performance.
Okay.
Okay. So I have the way that I've written it. Let me get it up. You're gonna see how much I've written here, and you're gonna like lose your mind.
If it's anything compared to mine, then yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I've got like 3 sentences.
Okay, so the way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna just go by what type of story it is, the mise en scène. I'm gonna set the scene. Right?
Okay, I'm liking it.
Okay, so the title we'll start with. Okay. White Russian.
Like the cocktail.
Like the cocktail, yeah.
Right.
Is there a reason why it's called White Russian? I don't know.
Is it
You'll see.
snowy?
It's not snowy. It's actually set in a jazz bar for the like vast majority of it.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be set in a jazz bar, but that's where it's gonna be set.
Right.
Okay. So let's set the scene. We're gonna go from mise en scène first. Okay. So
Right.
whilst I'm telling this story, I want you to imagine a really dull, smoky grey color palette, almost kind of like log when you film, a little bit more saturated, right? But like I'm trying to
Very
think.
grey. Like
Almost imagine an Alfred Hitchcock film, but imagine like a misty hue to it.
right.
Very
Similar
old-fashioned.
to it's gonna annoy me if I don't get it. Silent Hill.
Yes.
Yes.
Similar to that, with the exception of red.
Okay.
I want red to just absolutely pop in this.
Right.
Or almost not like what's the film where there's the girl wearing the jacket? Can't remember. War film.
It's not Schindler's List, is it?
It's Schindler's List. Almost like that, but red. It's not that. It's not black and white. Like you can still see color very clearly. Red just really pops. I want it to stand out. Okay.
Yeah.
Then green as well.
Okay.
Green. I want red and green, but they're never in the same scene together.
Right.
They won't ever be in the same scene together. It's more
Are
just
they
to show
played
contrast.
by chocolate covered peanuts?
Because of fucking M&Ms.
Red and green. In a misty hue. This is what I'm getting from it so far. This is what I'm imagining.
Okay. And it's called White Russian. So
Is it set in Russia?
it's not set in Russia.
Right.
It's gonna be set. So there's actually 3 locations.
Okay.
That it'll kind of jump between. But we're just at the start. So it starts off in actually no, it doesn't start off in an apartment.
Ooh.
Okay. The start is actually like it's gonna be a montage.
Okay.
It starts with a montage. So to be fair, now that I'm saying this, it could either be some sort of performance which you could really draw out in something really long and extended, or it could be a short film and it'd be really quick cuts.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So, visual style, mise en scène, I've kind of gone through that.
Do we know what sort of montage you're going for?
I'll explain in just a moment.
so
Good sir.
getting ahead of
Okay,
myself.
let's genre. It is a drama / performance.
Right.
Right? The tone, drama / performance, is going to be performative. Like when I'm talking, these people are acting. They are like acting. Right? It's almost theatrical.
I'm gonna say, are we talking like method acting or more?
No, like imagine you know how like big movements have to happen in the theater for people to see.
Very expressive.
Very
emotive,
expressive,
like-
yeah. Not at the start, it's a bit more subtle at the start.
Okay.
But for the main bulk of the film, I want you to really picture these people kind of like big movements, almost like contemporary dance.
Ooh, okay.
Like it's very artistic. I've gone like full film student cliche on this motherfucker. Okay, so
In my head, I've just got Ron McKinley dancing from.
it is also a linear narrative.
Right.
So everything happens perfectly in order.
Right.
And it's set in the present day, but let's talk about the start. Okay?
Okay.
We start in the 80s.
Right.
Right. So it starts with a man in a what are they called? It's a man in a mine. He's hacking. He's just hacking away at some shit. This is the only long part, but it's the start of the montage.
What sort of mine are we thinking?
Diamond mine.
Diamond,
So
right?
it's like
Okay.
underground.
Okay.
Yeah. And you hear like blues music.
Nice.
Right? So it's kind of like soft blues music, working man in the 80s. Fast-paced blues blowing over this. A man with a small shiny rock. A man finds a small shiny rock, and then from the second he picks up this rock, camera's locked onto it. So if you move around, the camera is going to follow this around.
Tracking it around.
If it was a play, I imagined it'd be a bigger rock, and it'd be glowing.
Are we thinking of like the start of Uncut Gems?
Similar
but
sort of vibe,
yeah.
but that's the only thing. So it cuts from the start of Uncut. It cuts from the man finding the rock. Camera locks onto it. He throws it. It's in a wheelbarrow being moved.
Right.
It goes to a cleaning facility. Then it cuts to it at a quality check. It cuts to it being shaped. And then we see like the ring being forged into some metal. This is very quick cuts to the music, right? But the whole time the camera's locked on. Imagine like this nice blues music being played in the background.
The scene that's coming to my head when you're saying locked on and stuff. Do you know in Bullet Train where they've got the Fiji ball of water and it's following it around, it's tracking it from scene to scene.
Yeah.
Are we thinking
Kind of like that, but the whole thing for this montage. This is like maybe these like 5 shots are probably now like a minute.
Right.
Okay. Then the ring in the window of a store. It gets moved round to show. So that's one shot. Then it gets taken out of the window. Camera still tracked onto it. It gets shown to a man. I've put in bold here. Camera still locked onto the ring, just so we know. Then it cuts to the ring in a box in a pocket. So it's like almost like a macro shot of the ring in the pocket, right?
Very close up.
Then you hear where is it? The ring in a pocket in a box. Then it cuts to the ring being dropped into a champagne glass and drank. You hear like a gulp. Then a close up of a mouth pushing the ring out on a tongue.
Right.
Cuts to the ring on a finger, and you hear yes, yes, yes. You see kind of where this is going.
I see where it's going.
Well, don't expect it to go that way because it's not. It's not a twist, but it's just not going that way.
Is there a twist?
No, but yeah, I've kind of explained it a little bit later. So it gets pushed out of the mouth. You hear yes, yes, yes. Again, you've not seen any faces in this.
No.
You've seen a mouth, you've seen hands, but again, the ring is still center shot.
Everything's blurred in the background.
Everything's
People
blurred.
passing,
Yeah,
stuff
exactly.
like that. Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna blur it. I was thinking maybe like you can still see everything.
Your focal point is on the
focal
ring.
point is the ring.
Right.
Yeah. Then it cuts to a woman grabbing the side of a bed. She's been shagged, obviously.
Is the ring still in?
The ring is still on her hand.
Right, so
The
it's
ring
like
and it's her husband or her husband to
fiancé.
be. Then you hear, you see the ring holding a pregnancy test. Then you see her holding her belly. She's pregnant. Cuts to the woman holding the man's hand while she's screaming. The doctor says something panicked. I don't know what he'd say. I've not written any scripting for this. I've written a couple of lines I know that I want to be in the film, but I've not written an actual script.
Everything's sort of like, this is your montage is your time passing.
This is my time passing. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So then it's the doctor saying something panicked. The woman just says, "What's the matter?" Then it cuts to the woman with a hand on the incubator. You see the baby born in the incubator. Then you see the woman holding the baby's or the child's hand. It's grown up. It's been like maybe like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Holding the kid's hand. Then you see the woman covering her face while a teenager screams at her. Then you see the woman screaming at a grown man. Well, we don't even need. Well, she says. Hold on, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The woman is covering her face while the teenager screams at her. So you kind of see the ring. She's like, you see the ring. The kid's obviously grown up a little bit.
Damn, she's been engaged for a long time.
Well, that goes to the next line.
Oh.
Then woman screaming at the man. Well, when we don't even need a massive ceremony, kind of like a little bit of exposition.
There we are. See, I knew what I was on about then.
Is it too on the nose? I didn't want to say, well, we're not even married yet, but I kind of wanted to be like, well, when? We don't even need a big ceremony. No, she just wants to be married. She just wants to be happy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Then it cuts to the man, or it cuts to her finger while we hear the man screaming and throwing things. You hear the teenager screaming like over him as well. So you kind of get in a family dynamic.
Yeah.
It's almost like both men have kind of like ganged up on the woman here. Then it cuts to the woman rubbing her face, and you can see underneath very briefly she's got like a black eye.
Right, that's not good.
Then in the next shot you see the ring get like pulled off her finger and thrown at the man.
Is the ring? We're still tracking the ring while it's being thrown.
We're still
at the
tracking the whole time. The ring is central for.
Is the premise of your film? Are we following this ring's?
No, this is the intro.
Fucking hell. I know. Okay.
Then it cuts to the ring being thrown at the man, and then you see the ring getting picked up, and then just black darkness. That's the intro. Then it cuts to the titles. White Russian. Okay?
Okay. I'm liking it so far.
Cool. Now we're in the present day. So that's kind of like the catch up now.
Yeah. Yeah. We know where we are.
Yeah, you don't the ring I
failed
the
marriage.
Ring was made in the 80s, but I don't fully know. Like it could have been in the store for fucking 10-15 years. It doesn't matter, but it was made in the 80s. Anyways, so I've put a beautiful woman walked into the room dressed in a sparkling red dress. Oh, I didn't even say the characters.
Yeah, you just kept referring to a man, woman, teenager.
Yeah, okay, so the main character of this story follows Clyde. Clyde. In the present day.
Who's Clyde?
He's an arse, right?
Right.
And that intro hopefully kind of gives you a slight insight as to why he's obviously taken after his dad a little bit more.
Right, so we're following the teenager here.
You're following the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's almost like a bit of a twisted sort of narrative. So you'll see why the narrative is a little bit all over the place. I have done this almost like on purpose.
Okay, so my first point is you follow this ring. Mm-hmm. You follow it all throughout on Clyde's mum. Mm-hmm. And she's thrown it at her dad. Now, you've heard the argument.
Clyde's dad.
Clyde's dad, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, you've gone through all this dynamic. You've shown the ring. Blah, 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 you've set up the story. Now, how, as us, a viewer, knowing that the story is going to be about Clyde, how are you setting out?
Well, you'll see. So basically, let me just introduce the characters first. I've kind of done this wrong. I should have said the characters at the start, but I didn't want to give too much away, almost.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I wanted to say that intro first, I guess. So Clyde is he's an arse because he's obviously taken after his dad. He is with a woman, very beautiful. She doesn't have a name in this.
Okay, mysterious.
The whole time, Clyde, she refers to Clyde's potential wife to be. She calls him Clyde. She talks to him as if he's a human.
Right.
He doesn't really treat her the same. But there's two main characters. So it's Clyde and the woman, which is his girlfriend.
Okay.
So the whole dynamic is about these two people.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that give you a bit more context to that?
It does now.
So how we know that this is about Clyde and that Clyde's the kid, right, is a beautiful woman walks in, sparkling red dress. Clyde runs in wearing a brown 50s style suit. So they're both very well dressed up.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm imagining Clyde in like a really cool brown suit, little top hat, you know, like traditional like 50s man in America.
Yeah.
Sort
Are
of
we talking like wedding attire or more?
It's just like you're going to propose attire.
Right. Spoilers.
So it is spoilers. So he has almost like made a big deal. It's their anniversary. So I kind of wanted it to be set on their anniversary as well because it's cheesy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you propose and marry someone on your anniversary, that's really cute. But
You
I
could
personally
make
think
it
it's a bit cheesy.
even cheesier that it's their anniversary, they're proposing, and it's on Valentine's Day.
That could be good.
If you want to make it more
could do
cheesier.
that. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, let's change it.
Yep.
Valentine's Day, their anniversary, and he's proposing, and he probably wants to get married on Valentine's Day.
There we are.
Okay, anyways, so he's in a suit and a top hat. They kind of like laugh about it. He's, again, from this conversation that they get, from this conversation, I want you to gauge that, like, she quite clearly cares a lot more about him than what he does about her. She's saying things because that's her person. He's saying things because it sounds like the right thing to say.
Yeah.
So the actor playing it would have to be very performative in that manner to kind of almost like portray, this kind of like twisted dynamic of a relationship. And the reason why she's still with him is because she likes him for who he used to be. And she kind of wants that to come back.
Like Ebenezer Scrooge.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know why my mind thought first went to there.
It's not really Christmas Carol vibes.
It's no, but I'm thinking Muppets Christmas Carol.
I've not seen it, but probably maybe.
Like, oh my god, what's his face? Michael Caine plays Scrooge. And
I've not seen it.
How have you not seen Muppets Christmas Carol? He's uptight, but he's good with it.
Okay.
And all the Muppets is.
I'm just gonna. Not even out at the start of my film, and you've compared this shit to the fucking Muppets Christmas Carol. That's appalling behaviour.
I'm gonna shut up now because I know.
Carry on?
In my head, I knew what I was gonna say made sense, but as soon as I said Muppets Christmas Carol, I just lost it because I was like,
yeah, and I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyways, carry on. I'm sorry about
thank
that.
Okay, so he's in the top hat. They converse about a fancy meal that Clyde has planned for their anniversary. Tacky to propose on this date. So it's done on purpose that it's on their anniversary, and now we've made it on Valentine's Day. So it's even worse. It's like this guy cannot think for himself, and I want that to be so apparent. Right? So I want it to come across that she's chosen this outfit for him because it's like, cool, he's told her about this place that he wants to take her, and she's almost like come up with the idea. It's like very 50s looking-esque for these two, right?
Is it set in the 50s?
No, it's present day.
I was thinking, like, is there some sort of, like, time travel,
No.
No, okay.
It doesn't go there.
Yeah, okay.
So they're having, like, pre-drinks for it as well. They're having a couple of glasses of wine. And even though he's in this brown suit, he spills red wine down it. He's a clumsy bitch. Yeah.
Oh, Clyde.
He also gets bullied for his name a lot. I probably should kind of add that in, but I've not really stated it anywhere.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like his name. It's like 2026. You don't want to be called Clyde. I
It's
mean,
not
if you
that bad.
are,
I would say
fair
it's
play.
not that bad of a name, Clyde.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's kind of cool. Oh.
You've been broken into.
No, it's just dead.
Oh.
He might be coming through in a sec.
You probably will, man. Hello. How you doing?
Right,
So-
where was I? I was at them.
Clyde,
Okay,
wedding, 50s.
I remember I had a point. There was a point to something that I said. Anyways, beautiful woman walks into the room, dressed in a sparkling red dress. Clyde runs in after wearing a brown 50s style suit. My God, I could not get that out.
With a hat.
With a hat, yes.
A top hat.
They converse about a fancy meal Clyde has planned for their anniversary. Tacky to propose on this date, and it's also on Valentine's Day now.
Ooh, I like that. I like
we
that.
gauge that the woman is well-spoken. Clyde is forgetful and clumsy. He spills red wine down his shirt and has to change.
Oh, Clyde.
I know.
We were on about because he got bullied.
Yeah,
He
for his
didn't
name.
yeah.
Yeah. But basically, the whole vibe is going to be now. He's kept this suit on, but for some reason he's wearing a shirt that just doesn't match underneath because that's where he spilled the wine on.
Right, so has he changed his shirt?
He's just changed his shirt, yeah. So he kind of looks a little bit like poo.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like crap now, but the girl still looks amazing, right? He has to change. He wears the overshirt, but no changes to his regular shirt. Hold on. He keeps on the jacket, but he changes his regular shirt. That's what I meant to write.
There we are.
In parallel to this, right, what we see is a beautiful restaurant
Nice.
getting set up.
Nice.
The whole thing.
None of this Mackie D's.
None of this
talking-
Mackie D's, yeah. So we see a fancy restaurant opening, layering an emerald green cloth over the like tables. Yeah, it's gorgeous,
Ooh.
right? I mean, maybe when I see this myself in person, maybe it won't look so good. But
To you right now.
to me right now, I just like the red and green contrast.
Yes.
Right? It is very like Hitchcock-esque.
Yes.
I want to say. Again, the whole time this whole film is playing different variations of jazz music
Nice.
as well.
We do like
jazz and blues.
Do you like
That is
jazz?
like the main tone of the music.
Okay.
Okay. And then so we see the layering of the emerald green cloth, the kitchen prepping, the hosting team having a meeting. Contrasting this, we also see a group of men in suits packing away instruments into instrument cases, like jazz instruments, of course, into cases with a bright red velvet lining.
Right. So
Okay.
is this place closing or opening?
It's opening.
Okay, why are they packing them away?
They're packing them from their like studio. It's in a studio setting.
Right.
And they're taking. It's more visualized, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining for a short film, you'd kind of cut between them.
Yeah.
For a theater show, you show the table setting up on one side, you show the jazz group setting up on the other.
Yeah.
But basically, it's meant to look like the jazz group are setting up to go to this green restaurant.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So back to the flat. Clyde is sweating. He's pacing it back and forward. He opens a website. And the website's a green-themed one. You kind of try and make the connection.
Yeah.
And he clicks on the book a table slot, so he's not even booked it yet. Shit.
Oh, Clyde.
Clyde, man.
Clyde.
Man like Clyde. He's agitated as he shouts to leave to go to the restaurant. Like he's pushing his girlfriend to go, and he's not even fucking booked the place, right? He's been very rude to the woman. That's all I've called her the whole time because he just doesn't name drop her at all. She's like, "Oh, Clyde." Da, da. You want to see the dynamic. He's like a bum. Sorry, am I boring you?
Sorry. Not enough sleep. Anyways,
This motherfucker.
so you're boring me, and
He's not saying her name to her when he speaks. She's calm and she uses his name often. The scene, so far it's very fast paced. On the whole thing to be quite fast.
yeah,
Tense, and we get a sense of the two characters. Clyde is self-centered, says what he needs to say, not because he wants to say it. One could describe him as quite straight-faced as well. Like he doesn't really have much personality behind his eyes.
yeah,
The woman is quick, witty, organized, but most of all, we get the sense that she's unsure.
okay.
Like she's kind of like,
Yeah.
So I don't know if those are too many contrasting emotions for an actor to actually play, but in my head it kind of makes sense. Like you kind of saying the right things, and she does mean. I do think she has love for him. I just
But it's
don't think
conflicted.
It's conflicted,
Right.
Yeah. They leave.
Leave where?
They leave the flat.
Okay.
Right. We see a group of men carrying instruments entering a very nice doorway in suits. So this is kind of like the parallel cuts again. It's cutting back and forth. Again, very jagged editing.
Yes.
Style.
The green room. Oh wait.
This is the
green room.
jazz group going into essentially the jazz bar. But
you got a
it's
name for the
made
jazz
to
bar,
film. I was thinking to film it at Matt and Fred's in Manchester. Thought that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Would we call it? Well, you'd have to call it something else unless they give you.
Fat and Reds. So they're walking into this bar. It looks like they're going into the fancy bar, but that's just the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. They get to a grand restaurant. The woman looks impressed. Clyde looks almost unimpressed in his unmatching outfit. He constantly mentions how much this is going to cost him as well. So he's
Same.
mentioning price. It's their anniversary. You don't really want to be mentioning price.
Same, Clyde.
Same. Oh, wait, what? No, you can't relate to Clyde.
I know I can't.
He's the
relate to
fucking
Clyde.
anti-hero.
Anyways,
Anyways.
anti-hero is a good person.
No?
Yeah.
Anti-hero?
Yeah, anti-hero is a villain, but also good.
Well, he's not good. He's a fucking prick. Okay. They get to the reception. We see the parts of the restaurant that we originally saw being set up. All the tables are full except one empty one with a reserved card on it. Ooh, who could that be for?
Has Clyde managed to book it?
But none of the they see a band, but it's
Yeah.
not the band that we've seen setting up.
Okay.
Okay, completely different band, different instruments. There's a couple behind them as well as they're waiting in the queue. Okay.
We know where this is going.
We know where this is going. Clyde checks his phone for a reservation email and he hasn't got one. Ooh. The camera lacks The camera locks to a bulge in his pocket. It's his cock. No, it's not. It's
a ring.
the way that it locks on is meant to be reminiscent of the ring. So now you're kind of, it's the same ring.
Ooh.
So now you're kind of seeing, oh, hang on, he's here to propose.
Yeah.
It's like doing that without saying.
Yeah.
It's more showing.
Visual storytelling.
Visual storytelling. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. I think that's where it's going.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, this is still kind of like the first third of the film, I guess.
How long is this film?
I don't know. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
A couple follow them in. Clyde checks his phone for a reservation email he hasn't got one. The camera locks on the bulge in his pocket as we hear the argument between him and the receptionist who won't let them in. We see the other couple go past the screen, but the camera's still locked on his pocket. The woman tries to keep him calm. Cut to the same pocket, but it's raining outside. And then it cuts to the woman's hand. Ringless. Right?
No proposal for Clyde.
No proposal for Clyde. We hear them discussing options as the camera pulls back. I can't speak sometimes when I'm reading.
Discussing.
I'm a terrible reader, which is
all
terrible
right.
because I don't know if you can see it, but there is a violent amount of text on this screen. Proceeding with the story. They discuss their options. Clyde is angry and searching for places nearby. He jokingly suggests a jazz bar, but he hates jazz. The woman loves jazz. She fucking loves it, right?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You like jazz?
Anyway, so she's like, okay, let's just walk over and like we'll find options like while we're on the way. It's not too far, but it's not too close. Clyde keeps shouting out like loads of options. They're not good options. The bars that they've been to, they're not really a fan of. As they get closer, the woman gets more excited. Her character kind of comes out a little bit more. She's a little bit more lively.
Gay.
Yeah. Did you say gay?
Let's say go woman. I just went gay.
She's quite a middle class woman, but she doesn't like the fake luxury life. Like, the place that she went to is impressive, but it's not really her.
No.
The place where he wanted to propose. It's just what he thought would be a good thing for her.
Yeah. It's like getting married in Disneyland.
So now we're into the middle of the film, right? As they approach the jazz bar, the streets are empty. The streets are more and more empty. It's almost like, it's like eerily empty. All the ambience, the jazz music kind of comes to is it a crescendo? It stops.
so,
The jazz music stops. The camera cuts between Clyde and his pocket and the woman. Clyde is angry. We hear faint jazz blues as they approach the bar. It gets louder and louder. As they walk through the entrance of the door, silence again.
Okay.
So it cuts from, they're in the fancy hotel. As they're walking, it goes down. It becomes quiet.
And then
they see one person. No, they see maybe like 5 people walking past.
Yeah.
Then they see 2 people, 1 person, nobody for like maybe a couple 100 meters. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I should know. I fucking wrote it. Then when they get to inside the jazz bar, silence. It's on both their faces. They both look eerie. Everyone is silent, and they're all staring at them.
Oh.
Yeah. The jazz band inside stopped.
Okay. Did they stop because they walked in? Or?
They stopped because they walked in, and everyone is just like staring at them.
It's like when you walk into a pub.
Yeah.
Everyone just turns around.
Everyone. Like, everyone's kind of like, you hear like the tables rustling a little bit, but there's like no ambience.
Is it like murmurs? Like
No. It's just like the sound of things.
Pin drop.
Pin drop silence, yeah.
The middle, much harder to explain.
It is much harder. Yeah, that's how I've written it, because it is hard to explain. Okay. All the customers freeze in the room is silent, but we hear the footsteps of Clyde and the woman as they approach the bar and say nothing. Clyde is still very visually annoyed and confused. The bartender leans over the bar to them, and you hear him finally say, "So what are we having?" The music starts again. It's like almost like casual atmosphere.
Is this in his head? Is this in his head, would you say?
Almost, yeah. It never explicitly says this, but I think it's like how kind of he envisions the world.
How he interprets it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Walking in and everyone's staring at him.
The woman
feels like stuck out like a sore thumb, basically.
Yeah, exactly. He feels like everyone's watching him, and that's how I want him to feel.
Good.
Okay, So the bartender leans over the bar quite eerily and says, "What are we having?" Music starts playing again instantly. The woman turns and says, "Clyde," as to gesture him to have a first drink. The bartender says, "Bit young to be called fucking Clyde." Haha, just kind of like edgy bar vibes.
Yeah.
Right? The woman smirks and Clyde walks away, visibly unimpressed. The woman turns to the bar and all the atmosphere leaves the room.
Something went off.
Oh. Is that your camera?
That's my camera, yeah.
Is it charging?
Oh, it's over here,
I think it's just dead.
No.
What's it on?
Internal temp cool allows the cool.
Ah, fuck. You want to whack it in the fridge for 5?
Yeah. Does that work?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool's it.
Should we continue without?
Yeah, we can continue without for 5. I don't think it's the end of the world. Because it's mainly me just talking as we describe this, I guess. Maybe put it in the freezer.
Really?
Yeah, just for a minute.
I'll whack it in here.
Yeah. Cameras, everyone. Cameras.
Never had that come up before.
Really?
Yeah. First time. Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
Hello, studio.
let's go back. The bartender... I'm just kind of going back a little bit.
He leans over the bar.
Yeah, the bartender leans over the bar. What are we having? The woman turns to Clyde. The woman turns to Clyde and says, "Clyde," to gesture to him to order first. The bartender says, "Bit young to be called fucking Clyde." Kind of again like edgy bar
Joking
stuff.
around.
Yeah. The woman smirks. Clyde walks away, visibly unimpressed, and the woman looks. And the woman turns to the bar, and the atmosphere leaves the room, just for a moment. And she turns to him and she says, "I'll have a White Russian." All of a sudden, all the sound goes except the jazz music.
Okay.
Absolutely every time. Like there's no footsteps. There is nothing. It's like the whole thing has been engulfed with the sound of music now. Yeah.
Okay.
So I that could be the case, or I want it to be. She says, "I'll have a White Russian," and then almost
The title drop.
almost like the breaking the fourth wall sort of thing.
She'll look at the camera and she says,
No, I want the bartender to turn to her and go, "Well, if that's not the name of the film," and then it drops. All the
Okay.
music comes up. I've put, yeah, well, if that's not the name of the film, and I've put, I like this, but it's probably something a little bit too cheesy.
Probably won't later.
Yeah, like I like it now. I liked it when I wrote it, but I don't know if I like it later. So I kind of like "I'll have a White Russian," almost like "No, Clyde, we're fucking staying." That's kind of what that is.
Yeah.
It's her putting her foot down almost.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I want the line from the bartender, "Well, if that's not the name of the film."
Yeah.
I thought that could be good, but
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it. I like
Well, if that's not the name of the film.
it takes away from it, but is
Yeah.
that what you want?
I don't know, because it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to take itself too seriously. It's not meant to be this amazing, well-structured piece of art, because that's what jazz music is. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen jazz live, but when you go, anyone can just join in at any point. That's like the beauty of jazz.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I wanted from this film. Like, you could almost start it like any point, and it kind of makes a little bit of sense, you know?
No. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, so we quickly cut between Clyde's pissed off face, his pocket, and his fist begin to swing as if he's about to go to the bartender. "Why, I order." You know, one of the
Proper like.
Anyway, so he goes to swing, and then I want like a really cool transition of him just like picking up a beer. So he goes, "What?" And he like grabs it, goes to him picking up a beer.
Tracking the beer, going
Yeah.
like that.
There's still no sound. We hear nothing except jazz music, right? We transition to him and the woman sat at the table. He's drinking.
Yeah.
The jazz music starts off soft, but it's quite fast still. But it's not too
yeah.
intense. We see the couple not speaking. Clyde is still pissed at and the woman is smiling and drinking. Her White Russian, of course. She's watching the
Fantastic
band.
drink.
Her eyes are locked on the band. His eyes are locked on her.
Right.
She's trying to enjoy the moment. He's just pissed off at her.
Yeah.
right? It's his problem. He's angry at this thing and he's made it her problem. It's not.
No, it's his problem.
It is. The camera like kind of arcs around them a few times, and every time it goes round, he's just got a new drink in his hand. You see another glass like appear.
Yeah.
Okay? Almost as if it's like a one take, but it's not.
Spiraling
You can
around
hide the cuts. Yeah,
cutting round his head. There's another one.
exactly.
Yeah.
A few times.
She's still on the one drink, or
yeah, she's still on the one drink. Same song, playing the whole time as well. Just while we kind of gauge the setting, we kind of see Clyde's emotions comes out. He gets a little bit more drunk each time it goes round. The music kind of slowly, it gets a little faster, but not like crazy. The score would have to be written after the film is made
yeah,
to kind of be performed live with it. It just makes the most sense.
yeah,
Okay. The woman goes as if to say stop because she kind of clocks. He's like on his like fifth, sixth beer, and he like downs.
that's
it.
a lot.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
As he like kind of pops it down, we just hear her go. Well, we don't hear her go stop, but you can see her mouth like dramatic, performative, like stop. And as she does that, I want to like a trumpet, kind of going crazy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Where am I? I'm gonna do this a lot, by the way. I'm terribly sorry.
No, that's okay.
We cut to she says stop, then we cut to him in the toilet. That is not, we don't hear the toilet. Originally when I wrote this, I wanted us to be able to hear the toilet scenes. No, like him talking in the toilet.
Right.
But I've taken this out because I feel like it's too jagged. Like the story's already a little bit all over the place. I was gonna have somebody talk to him in the toilet and he kind of get pissed off and you get a bit more context as to what's going on. But I think if the performance is good enough, it should tell the story that we need to see. Anyway, so he's in the toilet. I was listening to this really weird genre of jazz. Let me see if I can find it again. It might be in my searches. I think it was by John Zorn. Yeah. So there's a really weird version of jazz by John Zorn, and that's what I want to be playing almost in his head.
Yeah.
And it's like so jagged. It's almost like borderline fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's good. And I think it just makes sense. It's almost like the piss water of him pissing in the toilet is like the jazz. I'm not saying that the jazz is piss.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it just matches his mindset in that moment.
Yeah.
Then it cuts to the woman at the bar. The jazz is nice, soft. She's kind of like having a laugh with the bartender. She's not like flirting with him, but she's happier to not be with Clyde. And I think this is almost like the moment where she kind of realizes, what am I doing?
Yeah, she's better off without Clyde.
Yeah, you kind of see that. Then as Clyde comes back upstairs, so in Matt and Fred's the toilets are downstairs, and as you're at the bar, I'm imagining the woman sat at the bar, it kind of like racks focus to Clyde coming up the stairs, the music intensifies. It cuts to them both sat at the table, and this is almost where the performance really kind of like picks up. They're both having like a back and forth. I need to write an actual script for this, for them to act, obviously.
Yeah.
But we won't hear any of it.
No.
As the argument gets more and more and more intense, imagine the camera's arcing around. We're getting like loads of crazy different angles. Their movements are getting bigger. The music's getting faster paced. It goes from almost like a jazz to, almost like an orchestral, bluesy, like almost like a blues kitchen. Like trumpets are going
very
crazy,
intense.
violins are going.
Yeah.
Like there's more than just jazz at this point. I don't even know what genre I'd call that, but it just keeps getting more intense. And then eventually, this would probably go on for maybe 3 to 5 minutes. I want the performance to be a fucking spectacle, right? You got the mix of these colors. She's in the red dress. She stands out. He's in this dull brown. He doesn't stand out. He's like a bum of a man.
Yeah.
The music builds and builds. Movements get louder and louder. We hear none of the actual argument. It becomes almost like a dance from the woman, but a mess of large movements from Clyde. In a final burst of life from the jazz, Clyde stops. And in front of the table, he looks at the woman sits. The camera zooms and locks on Clyde as he goes in. So imagine we're face on with Clyde.
Yeah.
He puts his hand in his pocket and the camera zooms as he throws something out of his pocket. It's the ring. The ring lands on the table. It's the first time we've actually seen the ring since it got...
The beginning.
Yeah, since the beginning. And we kind of clock, okay, shit, that's what that was for.
Yeah.
And then the show's in the ring on the table. The camera then pulls back really quick, and we like see the almost like the woman's perspective, kind of like looking up at Clyde, and he's like just looking down on her because that's how he sees himself. He sees himself like looking down on her. The ring hits the table, And then music kind of stops again. Everyone is stood up in the room and they're all looking at Clyde. The music's, everyone is staring, right? And then we just hear him shout, "Then why would I want to propose to you?" The woman then says, "With a name like fucking Clyde, I thought you'd be less of a child." She walks off as the music cuts back to the middle of a regular slow jazz song. And he just drops himself sat on the table. Right? That's the middle.
That's the middle?
The end is very short. Don't worry, I'm nearly done.
Jesus Christ, I thought that'd be the end.
As he sits down, he's now in an empty black abyss. Spotlight on the table with him.
Yeah.
Right? He, we don't hear anything else. There's no music. Oh, well, the jazz music that was playing as she walked off slowly fades away.
Yeah.
The only thing we can hear is the sound of him kind of like, he puts his hand on the ring and he drags it towards him and he pulls it close and he's staring at it. And as he stares at it, the camera racks focus through the ring onto a white Russian cocktail that's perfectly full. And it's so like the ring's kind of like the outline, pulls focus, you see the target of the white Russian cocktail.
Yeah.
End.
Nice.
What do you think?
Very nice. Very creative.
Thank you.
Very visual.
Yeah, the whole thing is like a visual.
Yeah.
Again, I told you, it's a performance, it's a spectacle. The editing, fast-paced, jagged. It was never meant to be a it's not a puzzle.
No.
It's not most films like a puzzle. This is like
It's a story.
it's a mess of a story. I'm very well aware of that, and it's almost like a cop-out to say, but it's about jazz.
Yeah.
The music drives the film. You could almost just put the music in your ear and... Excuse me. You could almost put the music in your ear and then...
You can hear the story.
You could hear the story.
I like that. I like that.
And that's what I want from it. From the blues of the starting thing... from the blues of the start to,
where we are now. No, I really like that. That's a really good story.
I enjoyed telling that.
Yeah,
That
good.
was
You should
a
do.
fun
You
little
should
story.
do. And get it done.
I know.
Get it done.
I initially told Pip about this story. I thought of the story whilst I was on a bus in 2024, coming back from work, and there was this song playing, and it was like a jazz song. And it wasn't even like a jazz song that I want to be in the film. It was more a jazz song of like, imagine like a... you're in like a speakeasy and there's a woman singing, kind of like having a little dance. And originally I imagined like a group of businessmen going to sell a business in a nice bar and they couldn't find it. So they end up going to a shit bar and they see the people who wanted to buy in the shit bar.
Yeah.
And then the business deal happens there. But I thought I quite liked the idea of it being like a relationship dynamic.
Yeah.
You kind of get what you need to from Clyde to kind of understand the woman's perspective, but it's from Clyde's perspective. And I don't want you to relate to him in any way, shape, or form. I think he's a terrible person. It's more how would a bad person almost kind of see the world? They feel badly done to, but really they're doing the worst.
Yeah.
Like, oh, everything that's happening is not like the world hates me, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, it's like you've done this to yourself almost, and you're just imagining that the world's a bad place. You're just a bad person in a good place. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm trying to push.
Oh, yeah.
The whole White Russian thing, I know it's terrible to say that there's no symbolism, but I tried pulling symbolism from a cocktail, and there's not.
There's not.
There is not. And the White Russian isn't even like a meaningful cocktail.
No.
It actually lost popularity at the start of the 90s and then got made repopular again by The Big Lebowski in 1998.
Yes. The Big
God, what a nerdy little thing I just went on.
White
Damn.
Russians, yeah. That's why I know what White Russian from Big Lebowski.
Well, it's normally a black Russian.
It is,
And then you
yes.
use
Coke,
cream in
Kahlua, and vodka.
Yeah. So that's my story. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you on that one. Doing a good job.
Cool. Well, I mean, should we have a little intermission?
We should have an intermission.
Let's have an intermission. This is the intermission section. This is where we're going to keep it a little bit shorter because I went on for a long time.
Yes,
then.
but your story was fully fledged. Now, mine, on the other hand, is going to be much different, but we're going to take it differently rather than
thank
yours. You're going to help me.
Okay, perfect. Well, my intermission story, essentially. It's not like a story. It's just kind of more about like things that I've done and things I'm going to be doing. So I was meant to be watching Obsession tonight, which was on my list to talk about, but I'm not watching it anymore because this has run over quite a bit.
Yes, massively. But
It took like 2 hours to set this entire thing up. So
took us 2 hours to make this beautiful.
yeah, I'm happy with it though.
I'm very happy with
actually,
it.
It's by the way,
very,
we just made this like before this podcast started.
Yeah.
It's not the highest quality piece of thing.
No, but it's
piece of thing. But you know, I'll take it. I think it's pretty cool.
It's the start of something good.
Yeah, and you know, all else fails, I'll just fill a body bag with that, get in it, and then throw myself in the river.
Yeah, easy. It'll weigh you down.
Exactly. And then I'm getting a tattoo.
Are you? Oh,
Yes.
that's big actually. That's big news.
So, for those who don't know, and none of you will, I have got a business. Right,
Have you?
It's called 1.6 after the golden ratio, and I'm not getting a tattoo of my business.
Good,
right? But I do really like the idea of getting something golden ratio related because a lot of cool things are in that. But I don't like a lot of the designs.
So you're gonna make your own?
Yes and well, no, basically. So I've always wanted a tattoo to kind of like go down this section of my arm.
Yeah.
Like just like there.
Oh, there.
Yeah. So kind of like writing.
Right. Okay.
The golden ratio is an infinite number.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have phi, the little symbol for the golden ratio.
Yeah.
It's like a circle with a line through it.
Yeah.
And then equals, and then the golden ratio. But what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have it in like Chinese numbers.
Okay.
And then my other tattoo that I'm gonna get
Yes.
is I'm gonna get a film reel, like a little reel of film, like a little bit
Yeah.
of patchwork.
Yeah.
I guess because I don't care about film that much, but I think it's something that
It fits in what we do well.
yeah, and it's in this period of my life. I've just quit my job as well, so
Big up.
I'm gonna focus on like any and all things film. Like obviously, I want to start content creation. I want to do this podcast. But most of all, I want to make film, and I think that's almost like not necessarily symbolic, but I think that's just something that I really want to
It
focus on.
puts you to do something.
It
You know,
pushes
it
me
puts
to do
pressure
something.
on you because you've got it there forever.
Exactly, and then
reminds you to do
finally on my calf, little bonsai tree.
Yeah, fair enough. I
That's
can't.
it.
I can't even say anything. I've got tattoos all here, just random.
Yeah. Well, that's my intermission stories.
My intermission story. I applied for a job. I didn't get the job.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
It was for a video editor in Liverpool for a fitness brand. I got all the way to the last sector, which is pretty good, but ultimately not that good. Someone bet me to it. But it is what it is. We live, we learn, and we just power through. It's one of those. It's a learning curve, and if I manage to get all the way down to the last thing, bearing in mind, I obviously I've got experience because I'm here doing this, and I did university, and I do social media for my work and stuff like that. I've never actually had can you call it mainstream job, like in the actual
like a corporate.
the actual industry. So to me, it would have been good because whacking on my CV, I've got video editor, YouTube video editor on my CV, in a business. But because I haven't got that, back to the drawing board. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you actually put out your own videos for once, then it'd work. You could put a year of video editing for a YouTuber yourself. I'm not throwing smoke, but like this, you've got like 6 videos that we filmed together that I just sat on a drive somewhere that have not been edited.
They are, yeah, you're right. And
Why would you not edit them? And you can't say it's been too long because we filmed a video in December 2024 for Christmas, and you could still put it out this year.
that is true. Who knows? I might.
You're not gonna.
I'm gonna prove him wrong.
If you do that, God, what's the bet?
You give me one of your cameras.
I'm not giving you one of my cameras.
Bastard.
Not a chance.
Almost. You give me your new light.
No, I love that thing. That's my baby right there.
You, I don't know. Get me a job.
Yeah, I'll give you a job for 1.6.
There we are.
If you
folks.
put it out and it gets over 1,000 views.
I can do that. All right, I can attempt to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright,
Shaking
bet.
it. Bet.
Sweet.
Intermission over. Thank you.
Intermission
Yes.
over.
Now it's my turn.
Let's
my
do
story.
Adam's story.
The writer's block. Your story. Great, fantastic. Mine, on the other hand, not really there. So, I've got an idea, and I've got a premise, but I don't have a story. Now, this is where... So, for you told me everything. This is what you want to do. I'm going to tell you visually what I want to do. You're going to help me come up with a story and how to integrate it from start to finish with this idea. So, I've got the name, I've got the genre, I got all that shizzle, so let's go from it. So, did you start with the name?
Yeah, I did.
The name is University Project.
Okay.
Now, where's that going to go? Where's that going to go?
It's not like Project X, is it?
No, it's not like Project X. So, the genre is a coming-of-age film turned dark.
Coming.
Exactly. And it's aimed towards students and film festivals. It's a short film. Yeah. Now, my idea of it, we've both been to university. We know how a university film starts. Mm-hmm. Alarm clock blaring. Bang. Wake up out of bed. All that jazz. Always someone smoking in a university film.
Yeah, and you hear like the...
Yeah. Stuff like that. You did it first. I was just copying you.
No, I was like...
What?
It's like the burning of the paper.
Oh,
you just started like doing a little Peter Griffin, like...
It's like rolling it. So, the idea of the film is...
Is it meant to like hit every cliche?
The start does. So the start is... Now, the idea I've got is... It's based about this girl. She wakes up. It's like... It starts off as a student university film. All the cliches, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a turning point. Something happens within that film. And she realises... No, she realises,
Okay.
hang on a sec. This is very cliche. What's going on?
Oh,
And
it's
it's
just
sort-
like self-aware.
Self-aware thing. And it's sort of... I've got this idea of her turning around and it cuts from, like, the student F, the vibe of it, to a very dark, sinister, what is going on? Something doesn't feel right.
Okay.
She's not meant to be there. Sort of like a very break the fourth wall. I'm not meant to be here. How do I get out of this? Now, this is where I need help with the story. Because obviously, you start off with a student film. She wakes up, going about her day to day. It's very cheesy, very corny. The acting's not good. And something happens in that film where she's like, hang on a sec. Something isn't right. This is a bit weird. Like in Truman Show, do you know when the light falls down? And he's like, oh, that's weird. Something like that. And, you know, she turns around.
It is very Truman Show-esque.
That's what I'm feeling. And obviously, it's a short film aimed towards students. That's why it's called University Project.
Okay.
So it starts off very low budget, but halfway through, something happens. She's like, and it turns into a high-end film of her.
Okay, well,
Basically trying
let's
to-
reel off the uni cliches that could be. So basically, after this thing happens,
Yes.
whichever, like I'm imagining she's in like some sort of like class hallway,
Yeah.
and something happens to her. Maybe like somebody like bullies her and calls her like, "Huh, nerd."
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something like that just wouldn't happen in
Shove her
real
against a
life.
locker and then light up a cig.
And she's like, "Wait, what the fuck? That was weird."
Yeah.
Okay, I quite like this. This is
Yeah.
this is something really cool. You could. Okay, so let's say we've done all the like traditional cliches. Wake up, alarm clock.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem weird. And then whenever somebody does stuff, it's almost like she kind of slowly but surely like clocks more and more
Yeah.
throughout the day. And then it gets to something. And it's so like this would never fucking happen in real life.
This is so
This is
absurd.
almost like a film.
Yeah, and it's sort of like it's like a dolly zoom. She has the realization. It zooms out.
Oh, do you know what would be
and
quite
it pans
cool?
around to her head, and then so she's in, like you said, in this classroom. It pans around to her head at the back, and it zooms out. So it's gone from this very bright student film. It's had the dolly zoom.
Okay.
It's panned
I get
around
it. She's
in the
found
hallway.
a fucking script.
Great idea.
Like she's found the opening script and it was exactly
like
her talking to
what she's
somebody
done,
for breakfast,
and it's like
or something.
reading it. This is weird.
That it could be like a shot from behind,
and she's
dolly zoom as she kind of like holds it up, and it's almost as if she's bringing it close to her face.
She reads it, and it's like this is about to happen, and it happens in front. She's like reading the future.
Yeah.
And the moment of realization, but it turns dark and
you know what
sinister.
would be kind of cool?
Go on.
Like a jump scare. It would kind of almost be like comedic, but not. Because I feel like this could be like a comedy horror.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking coming of age turned dark, but it's quite satirical. It's quite funny. It's supposed to be
like, like if students have watched that, they'd be like, oh, I've done that.
Yeah, it's playing on the idea of the university film.
Yeah, so you could, one of the like things, so as she's like reading through the script, it kind of does the dolly zoom, then it cuts the script in her hand, and then she's like turning through the pages and she can see, and then it gets to her where she is now. She picks up the script and she starts reading, and then she goes to turn it against like the next page, which would essentially be the future, and then almost like a jump scare, the camera like thingy's up, and just like some uni students like just grabs it, and then she looks down and he's fucking gone. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Kind of like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know if that's where you want to take it.
No, I do. I want it to basically, in my head, the ending, I want her to break the fourth wall and try and escape the idea that she is been written.
Not human. Do you want to be the most like university ending ever?
Go on.
She's just a psycho.
Oh, I was going to say it was all a dream.
But it could either be it's just all a dream, or the whole time she was just imagining
she's wrote
the whole
it.
thing.
She just wrote it herself.
That could be good. Okay, let's. What are the most generic film tropes in a uni film? Okay, let's try and reel them off.
So you've got smoking, alarm clock. You could always say it was.
I was thinking like a murder scene, like so she can see like, oh shit, this is like just stock fucking uni film things. Maybe somehow she gauges. There's always like a murder mystery.
There is always.
They love a murder mystery scene.
We've all done it. We've all done it. Exactly.
So murder mystery. I'm trying to think what else.
I think there's. It comes down to like editing techniques as well, and framing, and how
she like goes home and the color grade's shit.
She's sat staring at a computer for ages. She's like, oh, it looks great. Looks away, comes back, everything's fucking saturated. You're like,
yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
Media offline. You've lost some footage, or it's been corrupted.
Yeah, she just goes home and her house is just a big media offline thing. Oh, bro, this should be a skit. This should
exactly.
I don't know if this could be a horror. You know,
it's a bit of both because it's horror for fucking us. You know, we've dealt with that. It's a horror to us.
It would almost be like a haunted house vibes. Like it's self-aware film.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. Like again, like she just opens the door and like her dad tries talking to her, but there's just like the sound file's gone just for some reason.
Or it's a very, really bad like overdub and the Foley's off.
Yeah. Oh my god. Have you ever seen Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
I've not, no.
So basically, it's like the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
But it's before the Mighty Boosh. Like it's so old, it's square.
Right.
And it's about Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, and it's in his head, and I don't even know. I think he's a doctor at some like hospital, but the hospital's his dark place. Basically, there's a scene in it where it's Richard Ayoade's in it as well.
Okay.
And it's the guy that
Matt Berry.
Matt Berry, he's in it too.
Oh.
And there's a scene where Richard Ayoade's like shooting a gun, and the gun, like the timing's all off, and he's like running and the footsteps are so wrong. But it's like, have you ever seen? Well, obviously you've seen Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Where it's like to get exactly 50% of the marks, you need to know 100%. Right?
So they knew what they were doing.
So they knew exactly what they were doing. And I almost thought when I was watching it, oh, this is actually kind of like shit. And then I realized they've done it on purpose. And it makes it so much better. But you could do that with a lot of, like she opens the door, but it's like... yeah, but like... or it's just like she opens a metal door handle and it's like a door knob sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like... she scratches on the table and it's like screeching of glass. Or like,
she's walking
wipes the glass like...
She's walking barefoot and it's like heels walking down a hallway. Yeah.
Just shit like that. I think you could turn it into almost like a film parody, but again, call it university projects, and everything that happens, but she she obviously just does get more and more aware.
She gets more and more aware.
And then do you know how she could you could break it?
I want to know how you break it in the end. How does it finish?
Okay, right at the end, and this is something a lot of people do. You know how they were always like, you need to make a film about yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And this is something I did. I made a film called I'm Scared of Dirt. I'm not scared of dirt. I don't know why I made it.
I did a one called Walking.
Oh, bro, I can't. I don't ever want it. You'll never. This
No,
film,
you're not going to see mine.
If this video, which again I don't think it will, if this podcast gets 500 listeners, right, or 500 views,
we will show our first.
I will show the film I'm Scared of Dirt, and it is bad. It is so bad because it's a film that's meant to be about me, and I must have, you know how every uni student goes like, I'm in a dark place right now, and it's just,
we've all been.
I can't. So basically, it starts with this guy and it's like laying in dirt, and I had to buy like loads of shit from the from like B&M, and I just bought like 2 bags of dirt, a fucking shovel, some tarp. It looked like I was gonna kill someone. And then I lay this actor out on the sheet, and I'm like, all right, just lay there. I'm just like throwing bits of dirt over it. I'm just like getting like loads of cinematics of his body, and it cuts to like different parts of his body, and on his hand it's like all of my fears. So on one hand it'll be like a spider, on the other hand it's a hill for heights. On the other hand it's like a person on their own because I was like scared of being lonely and shit, and then the other one was like fear of change, and that was like the last one. And then as it cuts to each hand, each body part in this dirt, he like slowly gets more buried. And then I just downloaded loads of like stock footage off of YouTube and edited it over like that body part.
Oh.
And then it just cuts to the other, and it's just like so like there was one, it was just for some reason it just cuts from spider to like a graveyard. It was, and then the very end of the film, the fucking cherry on top, which is why I'm mentioning this. Your actor could finish by like looking at the camera, really dramatic face, because that's what I did. So it cuts from this guy who's like scared of dirt, and then it cuts to me. And this was like a final year this was second year final project. Like this should have been a good quality film, and it was bad. It was really bad. And it just cuts to me at my desk editing this film. Like again, breaking the fourth wall.
Trope. It looks in, and then it just cuts to me. The edit, and it's
Okay, then it cuts to me walking down the stairs. You know, I'm just like
you're all alone. You're scared of spiders.
It was due, by the way. Like I was like, fuck.
You should have been admitting this on podcast.
Somebody had to sit and watch this.
Hopefully, all of us can watch it.
Yeah, hopefully.
I've not seen this.
And I go down the stairs, and it cuts to like the road, shot from me at the back of the head. I remember filming this on the side of the street, and then it just cuts to me like taking off my glasses, looking out into the world, just like. And then I go, and I stare straight into the camera.
Are you trying to do like a Psycho?
Cut to black.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, it was fucking
Psycho,
bad.
like staring and just smiling.
Adam, it was bad. But I think that's how you should end it.
What, her staring into the camera?
I think that's how you should end it.
Okay. Maybe
she clocks.
She clocks it. Maybe within the film, she clocks it. She tries to escape. She realizes she can't escape, and that's the end. She's like, "Oh fuck!" Staring at the camera.
Yeah. So it's like after a chase scene, and she like realizes
they all love a chase scene.
Yeah,
they all love a chase scene.
Chase scene.
You've
got to get like the shot of a car, like somebody in a car. Doing it's never like, obviously it's never going to be a good car. It's always like a fucking 2008 Volkswagen,
Peugeot 400,
some assy little car, 200,000 miles on the thing. It's like screaming as they start. Yeah, it's one of them ones.
No,
I think there's a lot you could do with it. I definitely don't think it should be a horror though.
No, I think it's more like
self-aware,
not
comedy,
horror, but
not
more
comedy
like
either.
But more like. It's trying to be serious.
It's just like an anti-film.
Yeah, it's trying to be serious, but it knows it can't be serious because it's being so satirical. It's like, it's taking the piss out of everything we've done, but it's trying to break it, but it's also showing it, and it's like the corniest ending ever because you're staring at a camera. It's like that's the trope.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think that could be it. It's just as long as you get I think that's the thing. It's not really. There's not really a definitive story. It's just all these things happen to her that are generic. You uni things, because again, uni stories don't. Oh, there's always like some sort of like terrible fight scene, like a really bad fight.
Yeah,
like,
really
somebody goes
bad.
to like punch her and he like,
He's
just
like-
blatantly misses.
It's like grappling on the floor and
Yeah. I don't think we ever had any like sex scenes.
I hope not, because
There could
how
be
on
one-
earth
Yeah.
would they be able to do that?
I don't know. I feel like somebody had a sex scene in our year.
Nah, surely not.
Maybe
You
not.
need like an intimacy coordinator.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, of course it is.
Intimacy coordinator.
Yeah, 100%.
What do they do? Is that like the fluffer?
It's to make sure like everything's consensual, and like during a sex scene, make sure both parties are this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go like this, do this, and this. I'm pretty sure. Who was it who had one? I think it was like Zendaya and Robert Pattinson in
for
the drama.
film. Okay.
And they were like, they just sort of binned the intimacy off because they were like, oh, we're close enough friends, we can deal with it.
That's so weird. Tom
Yeah.
Holland's rolling, man.
What do
He's
you mean?
pissed.
He's not pissed.
He's obviously with Zendaya, but like, oh yeah, guys, we don't need the coordinator. We'll just fuck for real.
He's in the cook chair. He's loving it.
Yeah, I mean, Oh, there's the Odyssey as well coming out. Little film news. So I just don't know what else we can add to your film. I'm sorry. mate.
I'm happy. Mine's short and sweet. It's a very short film. It could be 5 to 10 minutes.
I would watch that.
Exactly.
I just think you
it's,
need
it's
to-
a very, like I said, it's aimed for students and film festivals because it's like, it's on the nose. It's supposed
It's
to be
very
corny.
relatable. It's almost like, you know how people like when they say, oh, if you make a TikTok, you need to make it relatable. It's like you've made a film that people would like and would watch because you've made it kind of shit on purpose.
Exactly. It's an easy, nice, short film that you can do very well. And also, it's
Yeah. I guess.
Now, before the podcast ends, let me just say I'm trademarking University Project. Nobody can take that. Same with White Russian.
Yeah.
You steal it, we're suing.
If you steal it, just at least give me a fucking credit. Like shit.
Chuck me a $5, please. I'm
Yeah,
broke.
1.6 will be after your ass, boy. I think that kind of wraps it up. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, maybe we'll talk about the Odyssey next time because I think there's like what's coming out. There's like Spider-Man, the Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, do we have to talk about like Hollywood films, or are we going very niche?
We can go.
Have you ever seen that French artisan in black and white?
Oh yeah, the whole thing was about the croissant.
Like that?
Is that racist?
No.
Nah. No. Fuck the French. No, don't fuck the French. We love you, French.
Yes. We're gonna call it there because
We'll call it there. I'm a little tired.
You're digging a hole
little bit
here.
unhinged now. But if you did make it this far, thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. I forget this.
I think more people will probably end up just sticking this on the background because I'd say our voices are soothing.
I think it's quite a soothing one. Next time we'll have an actual guest on telling their own story.
Yes.
If you have any recommendations, you've got Nolan. I heard he might want to join.
Honestly, I think we should just get
one of the actual fucking avatars, one of the Na'vi. They're going to be on the show. Jesus, he wants to walk us through the Bible.
Jack from Titanic. Who else? The Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph.
Yeah.
I don't know. The tsunami from 2012.
E.T. But not the real E.T., the puppet. It's just fake.
And Christian Grey's cock. Sorry,
It's Christian Grey.
the guy from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
That shit's red raw.
Terrible.
Anyways, we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time on, what was it? Writer's Block. See you in a
The
bit,
Writer's
bye.
Block, yes.
Oh, that was good.